post.
What is it?
Android. You go to Google and just Google Android rehab and nursing home, and you'll see their site, and it says you put your review with how many stars you think it is. I put 1 star, and I put a fucking letter this long about what I seen, and they're picking up old people off the floor. Just all the bullshit. Every motherfucker, every person in there lied to me. Every supervisor lied to me.
Oh, I know people that know to do that.
Directly to my face. Oh, it's not this, it's not that. I said, let me tell you something. I got 22 years doing this shit. Don't tell me.
Wait, let me ask you. What was this place called a couple years ago?
I'm not sure.
I remember it. Some guy, I started with a G or an R. I gotta look it up. You know, it's called Geriatric Center for that's what it is. But it was something else. These guys, you know, I think either a company bought it, maybe there was a lawsuit. A lot of places, what they do, they switch their names, you know, switch their business names. It's either marketing or it's a corporate legal thing they do, you know?
Probably either bankruptcy or something like that.
That might be
got
true.
in trouble with the state because the state was just here.
Really?
3 weeks ago.
For what?
The state was here for a week.
For what?
Just watching everything.
Oh, really?
Everything out. Yeah, so things were screwed up. So somebody had called the state. I didn't, but somebody called the state.
Were you ever in Cornerstone? Cornerstone is in Berkeley Heights. It's a psychiatric unit as well. It's a multiple psychiatric unit.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never been up that way.
That's probably worse. That's worse than Trinitas.
I've been in St. Michael. I haven't been in Trinitas. Matter of fact, I was in Trinitas for rehab.
Right.
But that was about 15, 20 years ago.
Me as well. When it first opened in East Jersey. Yeah, it was like outpatient counseling. It was a courtroom.
Outpatient too. I was there for about, I think about 5 days. They give you rehab for opiates, heroin, and shit.
Likewise. So, you know, by the way, this is Kenny. You know, his name is Kenny. You know, what about the staff in there? You know, like the lady, they couldn't pick her up, and then the other person said mind your business. You know.
I told him to mind my business, but he didn't know I had him recorded.
Right.
Which I can record in a hospital and a nursing home.
Okay.
State law, I can.
Right.
I can't record you without telling you.
Or asking you first.
Right. I can record them without telling them, or asking them. In a hospital, in a nursing home, you can record without telling them you're recording. It's state law.
Right.
I already know this. So when I recorded the guy, he ran directly downstairs to the supervisor.
Really?
Because he knew I said, look, Ricardo, I just recorded you telling me to mind my own business.
Right.
And you couldn't pick the lady up off the floor.
Right.
I asked you, let me help you.
How old was the guy? Was he a strong guy? Did he do it?
He's a black guy. He's about this big, and there was no way he was going to pick the
Yeah, but see, that's, you know, she has that much. She need like two, maybe 3 people so she doesn't get hurt.
Right. And I asked him, I said, you want me to help you? Mind your own business. And I had him record.
Very rude. How long was she on the floor for before he showed up?
A good 20 minutes. Screaming.
See, that's, you know, that's
screaming.
That's psychological, emotional trauma she experienced, even in the physical pain.
The wheelchair was on top of her. And
right.
The leg was bent underneath her. And the 2 black woman aides couldn't pick her up because they were 50 or 60 and they were a little short and heavy.
Right.
They couldn't pick her up. So I wanted to help, and they said, no, we got a supervisor coming. Little short sucker come walking in. I said, he ain't gonna pick her up. She's 325 pounds. I said, let me help you pick her up. Mind your own business. Oh, that pissed me off. It's a good thing I had my recorder on, and I went straight down to the boss. I said, you know, I got your guy recorded on the phone telling me to mind my own business.
Yeah.
Well, that's not what he told me. I said, well, he lied to you because I got the recording right here. I'll play it for you. So I played it and recorded. I haven't seen him in a couple of days. They didn't fire him. They probably just leave the absence or something.
How come that, you know, you go in there? Do you know, because you know some people, they allow you to go in there?
No, I know somebody in there.
Oh, so you go to visit, right? And they let you hang out in there?
Every day. I bring him food, I bring him snacks, the newspaper and shit. And usually I stay a half an hour, 45 minutes, and I see everything that goes on. But now with the COVID, I only stay a few minutes and I get the hell out.
Yeah, you said there's a whole floor, like a second floor. They got COVID, right?
You gotta wear a mask. Can't go in without a mask. And I don't need COVID because I got my lungs, my heart, shit from COVID.
You say you had 2 injections, by the way.
The first 2.
What
the
kind?
first
What kind?
two.
What brand was it? The injection. Either or, you know, you said you had a bad side effect. You started hurting, right?
Right. I didn't feel good, so I went to the doctor. She drew blood. She said you have myocarditis, which is a swollen heart.
Swollen heart.
That's
I read about that. That's one of the side effects.
All small kids were getting it in the beginning.
Really?
Now it's
You know-
all adults.
You know what? Football athletes, and the people say, oh, they're doing drugs. Drugs is what they mean for drugs. But they're getting heart attacks. You're not going to be on a football field and having a heart attack. It happens to like a lot professional athletes, some of them. And probably regular people that we don't hear about, you know?
I'm lucky if I got 6 months to a year to go.
Well, don't say that,
I
man.
got
You know what?
14 medications I'm taking. I'm not getting.
What are you taking medications for?
My heart, for my lungs, for my prostate.
Do you take like psychiatric meds?
No, I throw them in garbage.
Likewise.
I throw them in
You know, why don't you try to go for walks a little bit more? I know it won't help too much,
Yeah,
but
because both hips need to be replaced.
oh,
That's why I
okay.
have the wheelchair at the house. I just got to buy a ramp.
Does it, you know, does it feel sore? You feel in pain walking?
Oh yeah, fucking yeah.
But you still come out here and you see your friends,
Yeah,
right?
because the bus is only right there. So I get off the bus right there, and then I'm home in 5 minutes.
Where do you live? Carter River or something?
Right there. It's a 5-minute ride on the bus.
If you want, I could give you a ride today, man.
No, I'm good.
Hey, let me ask you. Like, you think, you know, when you go to visit, I could come over there with you, and, you know, and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That would be cool, you know.
Sure,
I want to go
yeah.
in there. What are some things that they need, you know? Like, you know, hats. I got gloves. If they go outside for a cigarette, I got gloves with, like, you know, I just
Tell you what, tomorrow I'm gonna come here about 9:30.
All right.
If you're up and you want to come in,
Yeah.
and you see a couple old people, there's a couple old ladies I bought shirts for and sweaters.
Okay.
They were cold.
I'd rather ask than just bring it, you know?
Ask them
It's more personal,
if
you
they
know?
say, yeah, okay. Then if you want to pick something up, you can go to the thrift store. I go to the store in Elizabeth, that big ass store in Elizabeth.
Is that on Broad Street or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen that
I
a
can't
couple
think
days
of the
ago.
name of it, but they got hoodies for $11.99. Shit like
not
that.
bad.
Cheap shit pants.
Yeah.
Bought a few pair of pants for a couple of guys. I don't make much money because I'm on disability, but
I'm like, I'm the same. I'm not a disability, but, you know, jobs are hard to find. It's like,
yeah.
you know?
But yeah, if you want to come tomorrow, 9:30, sit out here, take a walk in with me. You meet Joe, my friend,
Joe.
and just look around. You'll see
Yeah,
what's going on.
it's a thing.